Hi, my name is Hazem Gaber, and today I'm going to show you how to buy an SSL certificate. So when you go to like an SSL store, you're going to see a whole bunch of price ranges from $16.75 a year all the way to like $1,300 a year, and they're all really the same. So some of them have what we call a wild card, but for your basic server, this one that's like 14 bucks or 16 bucks, that's good enough. They all do the same thing, which is encrypt your data. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. And that's your first step. So now that you've bought your SSL certificate, you can go to generate certificate. There's an option for that. And then you want to go back to your web server and open up Internet Information Services, for example, if that's what you're using, and then you'll go to your start page and then you'll click on server certificates and then create certificate request, and then in here you want to type the domain name that you're trying to protect and your organization. And then for organizational unit, you can put anything. I usually just put web, and then city, and then state or province. You want to spell out the full name of your state. Do not abbreviate, and then abbreviate the country. So I'm in Canada, so I'm just going to put CA. And then you'll want to choose usually 4096 bits for the encryption, and then give it a name. So I'm going to go HSM CM cert request 2023. And I always put the year because I got to do this every year. So it takes a few seconds. And now we just find our request. So this is our certificate request, which is hashed. And we'll copy that. And then we'll paste that into our input right here. And then we'll just confirm our validation. So you can either use a file, an email, or a text. So if you don't have email set up on your domain, then email is not going to work. DNS works, and file works. Uh, DNS takes longer to do, so you can just choose a file and then choose a domain validation level. So if you've got www, you'll want to choose base domain, and this will give you both. But it's not allowing us to do that. So you'll want to add a contact. So new contact, and then fill in your data. And then you'll add that. And then you can say Windows. It doesn't really matter how, but and then choose no for e-commerce, and then agree, and then submit certificate request. Now, if you've got email set up, you'll get an email right away to confirm your identity. If you don't, now we've generated our certificate. So now it'll ask us to prove control over our domain. So what we'll do here is click on that, and then we'll download the authorization file. So click download. So now we've downloaded a file here, and we'll just copy that file, and then see that was giving us a URL hsmcm.ca.wellknown/pki, etc. So what we want to do is go back to our server, and so if we go to actually a web browser, we're on the root of our server. So if I go back to our server, and then remember we're storing websites in this folder. So we're going to create a subfolder called well known. So new folder. I don't think I can put a period in there though. Maybe we'll just try this. Actually, we're gonna make a folder here, and we're gonna call it well. So well known PKI validation, and then in our downloads, we're gonna copy our file auth, and we're gonna go into here and we'll paste that. So now, if we go to that URL, it's available. And on Windows, you can't create a folder with a period though, so that's a little bit weird. I don't know what to do. So anyway, and then you just press check. So if you can't do that, you'll have to go here and then create a redirect. So this should be easy, but it's not because of Windows. So we'll just have to create a URL rewrite rule. So we'll just add a rule here. Is it? So we're just gonna go pki slash. Like this, and then we're gonna go rewrite. So we're gonna rewrite without the dot, and then we're gonna apply this rule. So now, if I put my dot here, it should redirect. I'll go redirect to. Let's try to redirect now. It's not working. Anyways, we're just gonna have to stop. I have to edit this. this again. Okay, so that works now. So we're gonna save. We're gonna check this again. Oops, probably issued. Refresh this now. So this has now taken effect and it's valid. So now we just gotta go to our email typically, and we'll just go to DigiCert, and so we've got our certificate. So we just go download, and now we just download our certificate. If you need, you may need the intermediate and root, but you don't always need them. But so we've got our certificate, which we just copy. So you can either copy it that way, or you can just click copy, which is what I like to do. We'll go back to our server. We will go to our documents folder and create a. Oh, this is where I keep a completed one. So we'll create a new text document. We'll call it .ca 2023, and we'll paste our certificate into there, and we'll save it, and we'll change it to .cer. So now it's a certificate, and we'll go back to our website, and then we'll go to the main server, and we'll find server certificates, and we'll go complete certificate request, and then we'll browse for our cool certificate right here. We'll give it a name, so hsmcm.ca 2023, and then choose web hosting for the store. And now this has been imported into our server. So now all we have to do is go to hsmcm and then edit bindings. Now you want to add HTTPS. So, and then type your domain. And you want to use server name identification because we've got multiple websites on the server. So it wasn't necessary in the past. You used to have to have an individual IP address for each website you were hosting. We don't have to do that anymore. So now we're just gonna find our certificate and select that and press OK. And we want to do this again for www. And then use the same certificate for both. And then you close that. And now you don't need this folder anymore. So because you're already authorized. So if we go back to HSM, it's not secure, but if we type HTTPS, now you can see we've got our SSL certificate. If you have any questions, please post a comment. Thank you.